Hello and welcome to Introduction to Healthcare in the United States. This is an online class and my name is Kathy Walters and I'm going to be your instructor for the winter quarter. And so I'm just doing this little video to get you acquainted with how to go about navigating the course and bring your attention to a couple of things. So as you get into the course on Moodle, this is what you'll see. And I'm going to scroll down here. So you'll start obviously here under Please Start Here, and click on this YouTube, which will kind of take you through the navigation that I'm explaining right now. This is an instructor announcement and news forum, and this will be the area in which I will post, news items. I finished grading this. You need to remember, this is a reminder to complete that. So try to communicate with you via that. That is a forced subscription, so you'll all get that via your email account. Course questions and student connection forum, kind of like a hangout that you can post questions to, and you might be able to answer each other's questions, or if you want to just have a dialogue about something. This would not be the place in which you'd want to communicate something of a personal nature. Preferably that should be done via email. This is an introduction to the course, so again, just kind of a PowerPoint, goes over very brief reiteration of some things. Our online courses for me, this is a document and a link provided by Lane. I think we tend to maybe minimize what's involved in an online course, particularly if you haven't taken one, in comparison to what we affectionately refer to as brick and mortar classes. So I encourage you to take a look at that. Clearly, online courses require time management and discipline and making sure that you're visiting the course multiple times each week and not just on Sunday night. You will not succeed in this class if you intend to pursue your progress in this class by just getting on one time a week. Here is the syllabus, and I would like to go into that right now, so we'll download that. I'm just going to kind of cover some areas of this so you kind of familiarize with regards to what it is that's involved. So here, basically an introduction. This is my office hours, my email address. So my office hours for winter quarter, I'm in building 19, will be 1 to 2 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and noon to 1 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday. I'm always available by email. I answer email within 24 hours. And here are some other requirements that we must have in the syllabus. If you want to look at the required materials, you can purchase directly from Pearson if you wish. And the book is fairly inexpensive, kind of a thin book. The chapters are short, but the content in the chapters is really needed to be reviewed carefully for the quizzes. And then just the methodologies that we'll be using in the course. And you'll take time to look at this, some other things in terms of resources at Lane. I do not accept late work. So unless there's something extremely compelling, it has to be a personal emergency, I do not take late work. So be sure to make sure you're aware of due dates, which is typically Sunday evening, with the exception of your initial post on your weekly forums by Friday evening. So make sure you're keeping track and making a calendar of when things are due. Here's learning outcomes for the course, grading policy, and then just the activities that you'll have. So there'll be reading assignments, quizzes. We'll have forum discussion posts each week. 2 weeks out of the 10 weeks we'll have team events, and then you'll have some written assignments to do both at the midterm and final period of the class. And then I have this here. Please scroll to the next pages because sometimes people stop here. But here is where the meat of the course begins, and I have a clear weekly sequence of what occurs and what the point values are. So you can see here I even have a weekly quiz. Some weeks we will be doing 2 chapters, and please be mindful on those weeks you only have to do 1 forum post from all of the topics from both the chapters. So you just have to choose 1. So you don't need to post to both chapters. So here's the sequence of the events, and that's the end of the syllabus. Okay, and then the next item that's listed here, go back here to Moodle. I just included this because I do require minimum word counts on your posts as well as on any work that you're turning in. And I have most of the time I have a rubric that will help grade. So this is just a quick little guide to how to check your word count in Microsoft Word. And that's something that's available for you to take a peek at if you don't know or are unaware of how to do that. All right, so now we're going to scroll down here in Moodle. And so here is the weekly forum section. So here I say weeks that cover 2 chapters require only 1 post from the list of topics from both chapters. And then each week, be sure to do your main post by Friday, which is 150 words on the topic that you've chosen. And then by Sunday evening, be sure to reply to a colleague, which is 50 words. So you'll see, and that'll be the process each week for forums. Now this week, our first week, due to our new attendance policies from the college, you are required to do something by the end of the first week. So this self-introduction forum is required to be completed by Thursday evening. And when you go into the forum, this is the instructions. So it says, hello, please post to the class forum an introduction of yourself to your colleagues and address the following. Please type your name in the subject text box. So I have done my post. So down here, you see my post here, and I would click into it. Okay, and I'll show you here. So that's what it looks like. But when you are going to do a new post, you're going to type and click on this one that says add a new discussion topic. And then this is where you will type your name. And then you will answer those questions. Why are you taking the course? What's your academic goals? Your experience with online courses? Your vocational background, if that applies. And, if you'd like to share a personal experience you've had with the healthcare system and anything else that you wish to want to participate in sharing with the class. So that needs to be done by January 7th, which is Thursday of our first week. All right. And then here I'm just going to scroll through. The rest of the weeks I have hidden right now, but you will have a forum each week. So this is the forum section all on the top of the course. And then here is our week 1. And each week will be set up similarly. So I have the objectives for what we're learning. Sometimes it'll be 2 chapters. And then I will have a sequence of steps of what is due this week. So here, please be sure to post your introduction about yourself to your colleagues by January 7th on the self-introduction forum. And then read chapter 1 in the text, then select a topic from the forum list, and I'll go over that here in just a moment, and then take the quiz. So here I also have each week a please read before you begin the week document. So here again, I offer some additional information and say to you, hello, here's week 1, and I just reiterate what I have on Moodle as well. So you will be able to take a look at that. And then I will always have a PowerPoint for the chapter from the publisher of the text. But that is not the only thing that you need to review. And again, I want to reiterate that the quizzes are specific to the reading. And so you want to make sure you're familiar with the chapters before you take the quizzes. And then here I have the chapter 1 forum topics. And so this is how this will look each week. So it'll be a document here, and it says select the topic below, open week 1 forum, post your response to week 1 forum on Moodle under the heading weekly forums week 1. And so here I offer you 5 different choices. Each week it may vary. And when you go into the forum, you'll use these bolded keywords to type on your string. So I'm going to go back now and go back up to the forums to show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to scroll back up here, and here's chapter 1 forum. So you'll click on that, and then what you'll see here is the same exact information, but I posted here on the forum. Please add your string to this forum addressing a topic from chapter 1 forum topics. I do not want you to attach a word process document to the string on the forum. You need to type your text in the forum. So once accessing the forum, in the subject line of your string, enter the keyword provided at the end of each topic. So this would be like health, people 2020, employment. All right. And then please be sure to pay attention to the minimum word count, 150 word, and use complete sentences. Please reply to a colleague for week 1 as well. So down here, you do the same thing that you would have done in the self-introduction form. The forms work the same on each one. So you click here, and down below would be your string, and say, I was reading this and I thought, all right, I'm going to type about causes of death. This is, I type causes of death, and then you'd be good. Okay? So I think that kind of wraps it up for just a kind of a quick overview of our course. And I'm looking forward to working and learning from all of you. And if you have any questions during week 1, as always, please feel free to email me. I check email all the time. And again, the rest of the weeks are hidden right now. And the last thing I just want to say is that you have 2 chances on the quiz for each week. There is a 12-hour lockout between the time that you first take it and then the second time that you can take it. So again, that must be done by Sunday evening. So please keep that in mind. And then each week I will have also some additional learning resources for you to take a look at, just different websites that might provide information that you might need. Some weeks you're going to be needing to look at those. So yeah, it should be a fun course. It's a great topic, something we all need to be aware of, and I don't think there's probably anybody that doesn't encounter the healthcare institution, if it's even only at birth. That is probably the beginning of a long life of acquaintance with healthcare in general. All right, well, good luck on the course, and Happy New Year.